quality post.
Forget about it.
So Jeff, tell me about your week, because I know now we're on our 6th week of challenge. No alcohol, exercise every day, no bad food, just clean food.
You know, I didn't say it during the French version, but I have a friend that has a marketing agency, and the all
and that pertains to what I just said.
and obviously he's all about quality, and it's all about quality. All that to say, our high school friend just launched a wine company.
Oh, nice!
Trying to be the next Gary V.
And so I got a box of that wine, but I can't.
Hey, let's show it to everybody. What is it?
I cannot.
What is it?
I don't know the company. But,
Oh, you're making it
So
all
you bought
up.
it
No,
for
no. But I'll bring a bottle.
Yes,
I'll bring a bottle next week.
Let's. Is it good? No, we can't drink it, but
Is
we'll.
it good? I don't know if it's good.
It smells great.
So we'll open it. We'll open a bottle as soon as we manage to reach our objective.
And
for sure.
we're almost there, by the way.
So
Well, not quite, but another couple of 3-5 months.
Years.
I hope we get there soon.
So great
Before summer.
topic. Controversial topic. Quality of anything. It says quality post. It's again wrong, but it's okay.
Forget about
It's not perfect. It's not all professional looking. But the quality of whatever you're producing, that it be an email, that it be a marketing campaign, just start with something. Do something is what it is.
Yes.
Because as you do it, you'll get better at it. So where does it come from that we have this feeling or this strong emotion that we can't do something if it's not looking like it?
My daddy told me.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
why does your daddy tell you this is the question I would ask.
It's all about quality. It's all
Why?
about
Why? Where does it
quality.
come from?
Because people look at your work and they see it and they associate your quality of work to your professionalism.
Professionalism. So because why though? Because why, Gabriel?
Because you know I have the answer. That's why you
Because
ask.
you do. You have the answer for once.
I'm letting you
It
give
is.
the
For once,
answer.
I
I
feel
know.
comfortable asking
Throwing
you,
it
because
in.
most of the time when I do, I feel oh my God, what's
Just
he gonna
move the
say?
camera first. Make sure it's not in the shot.
And if anybody's noticed, usually his microphone is silenced. It doesn't always
We
work.
call it a technical issue.
No, it's
It's
just that
funny
he
how it
doesn't
always
say much.
falls on Gabriel.
Yeah, that's all right.
Or
I'll-
Jeff.
I'll
But
live.
mine always seems to work. So going back to the question, why do you think that is that we have this feeling that, or this anchored thought that it's got to be perfect before I do what I'm supposed to be doing?
You got to keep in mind that what people think about the most is what they're going to be looking at the most of the time, right? So
Repeat
basically,
that, please, slower.
whatever people think about the most is what they're looking at the most. That's just a fact of life. Whatever you see, you're going to think of. So if I'm looking at something, even if it's a picture of a listing here, but for 4 hours a day, I'm going to know this listing by heart. I'm going to base everything else based on what I'm seeing there. And it's extremely confused. So I'm going to keep going until
I
he
don't
cuts
think
me off.
I don't understand where you're
I'm
going with
getting
this.
there.
What you look
Social
at is what
media,
you think
I'm like,
about.
I'm telling
where
you,
are
I will
we
tell you.
heading?
You're telling
It's
me
like
where you're
saying
getting
the
Oh.
sun is warm.
All right, can you mute my mic? I'm done because I'm going to start cursing a bit.
No, go.
So-
You know, you're right. It usually takes you a long time to get to
I
your
know.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's why.
It's Friday.
How many hours do people look on or spend their
4.5.
time? You don't even know the question. It's
Beep.
social media. How much time does people?
4.5.
4.5 what?
4.5
Half
hour
hours.
average. Yeah.
4.5 hours average.
Total.
What is mostly the content that they look at in there? Yes, Jeff.
Entertainment.
Okay. From which kind of company?
Beep.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Jeff.
The big three.
Okay. Who is the big three?
Beep. They're going to look at all the big companies. They're
Yeah.
going to look at Nike, Amazon, Apple, Disney, Starbucks, whoever are
True.
the top guns.
Okay.
Does that answer your
true.
question?
It's true. It
Yeah.
is because it's never really. I'm looking at what my friends are posting. They're going to be here and there, but who are they following when you think
Yes,
about it? It's
yes.
those
All the
big
big ones.
fish, right?
Yes.
Those big fish with billion-dollar marketing agencies
Yes.
attached to them and so on.
100%.
So that becomes
The companies that advertise the 5 million.
Mr. Claudia, I will ask you to
advertisements.
refrain from from not letting
sorry. He's not going fast enough.
Let him
I'm
finish.
hungry. I'm hungry now.
I'm
So
hungry
I'm
too.
not patient.
Can't wait to get my guru. So that's it. So if you're looking at these type of posts that are built by billion-dollar companies, marketing-wise, that's what you base yourself on for 4 hours a day, and which is back to my whole. You look at the same listing for 4 hours. Everything else is going to be based on that. So when it's time for you to start building and posting, you're going to be. What should I compare
You know how
myself
I
to?
call
Who's
this?
successful?
Storytelling.
Well, but I'm going to ask you to do something to improve the retention of the
I'm
actual
listening,
audience.
Because we lost
I'm
our
listening.
5
I
listeners.
know.
It's too long, man. People are Instagram attention
Yeah.
span is like
True.
so you got to throw in some wacky things. So quality posts, it's not post, it's just anything you do quality. No quality, because that's what it is. So, but it takes 20 years before you get to that
Exactly.
quality. So
But
if
I
you
think it's from day one.
that's right. So, but as you do things, we all agree. I think we've talked about this, and we all agree on this. The better you get at something, it's because the more you've done. So you got to do a lot before. So stop thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, and just shoot it out. Just if it's an email, it's not perfect. You have typos. So what? One of the things I noticed, by the way,
Yes.
because I can't write for
For anything.
and I'm proud of it. Because here's what happens is that I get the people responding, hey, by the way, you made a mistake. And this, so what's happening? I'm getting their attention. Good or bad, get the attention. They're
Man.
thinking about me. Oh, that guy can't write.
You know
He's
who
not the
got it?
greatest.
You know who gets it really well?
Yes.
Nike. Just do it.
Oh, boy.
Here
Kinda
we go.
corny, but
It's true. Just no, but like just do it. Just do it. Just jump it.
Yes.
Just jump. Just do it. At one point, you will get good at it.
So who's listening here? Who's a broker, a mortgage broker, a business owner, anybody that's trying to get more business and wants to share their experience with what we're talking about? Or their thoughts on actual quality. What does it mean? What's the professional, whatever? Don't be shy. No one's watching anyway, so it's all between us. Steven,
we have a question.
Yeah, David is saying that if you just post and it's not quality, then people will look at you differently.
David is saying if you just post, people will look at you differently. So I guess
Without quality, yeah. He's saying.
so. I guess the question is more about, or if I can translate into my own words, it's not a good idea to just post anything because you won't get recognized by the audience.
Or if no, well, when I hear
they'll feel differently about you, I
Yes,
think is what he's
exactly.
saying.
In a
If it doesn't
negative
look-
way.
If
Not
it doesn't
exactly,
look
yeah.
nice, if
I
it
don't
doesn't
think
look
that's-
apart,
I don't know. I've never had a broker with the hundreds of brokers that I meet for either coaching support and so on. I've never had one that says this person ended up not signing with me because they didn't like my content.
Yes.
However, I had a lot telling me I actually got that signing simply because I'm constantly posting on social media and they kept seeing my name, not my content, my
But-
name.
But I have the perfect example.
You always do. Go ahead.
No, it just
Go ahead.
came to me like a
oh
lightning
my
bolt.
gosh,
It's called
Us.
a light bulb.
What?
A lightning bulb. What is that?
Bolt. We look at this quality. We talk on top of the other. The mics half work. The lighting's so. It's all grainy. And we today experienced, and this happens all the time. We meet people.
that's true.
And they've said, hey, I saw your thing, or I recognize that,
Sure.
and that's why I'm here, and that's why I want to do business with you. So whatever we are sharing with you, know this, it's because we are doing it. It's not things that we
Yes.
think is a sexy topic, or we talk about things we know and we use and we do, and the results are there. So that's it.
And that's it. And the other thing I would say is that even sometimes we catch ourselves into the quality
Good point.
reflex.
Good point.
So don't feel that like we also have those reflexes where we're like,
Give an example.
well, anytime if the example of us changing the title of
Yes.
of the live today,
On
we're like,
on the
we're like,
Clubhouse.
oh no, this is not good, and we all agreed around the table
Yeah.
this is not good. But you know what, Steven did a fantastic job of just posting something and just making something happen.
I think one thing to add to all of this, though,
Yes.
that we didn't say yet, and we didn't talk about it in the French, is that you want to be at least tracking this so that you can see the progress and
Yes,
the betterness, or
I will say,
you want to see it evolve. You don't want to be stagnating into the quality. So let's say this kind of video was the same in 6 months, same quality, same everything, then we were doing something wrong. Or it's not just the quality, but it's the actual quality of the conversation or the way we interact with each other. If it's not increasing or getting better or it's more entertaining, then we have a problem and we're not doing what we should.
Yes.
But as I'm saying it though, by default, we have to get better at it.
We will get better at it, at anything, because if you just practice
Gabriel, but you and I are gonna.
but just by doing it and doing it and doing it without realizing it, you just get better at it at anything.
Yeah, and this is a good. Let's do this as an experiment. Are you recording this, Stephen? Make sure you record this. Because
we're just live, but yes.
No, but maybe the thing's not even on. Who knows? Who knows? In 6 months from now,
yes,
we will have been doing it more regularly than he, because Gabriel's only here on Mondays and Fridays, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Sometimes on Wednesdays. So that means we have a double. No, more than that.
2 point.
Yeah, no, double the amount of doing. So we should get really better than him. And then you look back 6 months from today, and you'll see. You'll be like, whenever Gabriel talks, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but the quality's staying there.
No, that's not true. We will bring up.
Do you want me to answer it live?
We will elevate Gabriel. We will elevate Gabriel.
But to talk, I gotta say though about your point.
We don't point,
just
Gabriel.
before, just before you started insulting me, you said a good point though, which is, and I have actually the perfect example. One of the biggest name in the marketing world right now is VaynerMedia, right? His clients pay him hundreds of thousands of dollars a month just to handle their marketing
Gary
needs.
V, for those that don't know VaynerMedia.
Exactly. Gary V actually said in many interviews, and I went back to check, he said, I posted every single day of the year, 365, for 8 years.
Oh my God! Wait,
Before, yes.
that means we're not doing enough, because we're only doing 5 days a week. We got to do weekends.
Yes.
Look at
Well,
everybody.
we are posting
No, we're
every day.
posting, but we're not.
No,
He
posted videos every single day.
Sorry.
No, he did videos every single day for the first 8 years on YouTube when YouTube just came out.
Yeah.
Before he started picking up more than 30 or 50 views per videos. Now we're talking about a guy that has millions of followers. Each video has 5 to 10 million views. 8
Is that
years.
just luck, though,
He could have
Gabriel?
easily. No, he
Maybe
did
he's
the quantity. The quality came with his quantity.
Maybe you're just lucky.
Yeah, sure.
He's done
12
the
years
work.
of grinding.
Ultimately,
He's
what I hear, he's done the work.
Of course.
He wasn't waiting for things to be perfect. He wasn't waiting to have the perfect script. He wasn't waiting to have the perfect team. He was doing it. He just jumped in and did it and he added the frequency, and by adding the urgency, the massive action, and the frequency, and that's how he managed to grow. As simple as that.
Yep.
So who else can we think of? I know this young man. I forget his name though, and I mentioned him before. I think you know who. He's Stephen would know. This guy's got more followers than who are the ladies half naked? They're the Kardashians.
The Kardashian and in general.
And that's a lot, right? Jake Paul. What? Jake Paul? I don't know, but he's a young guy. He's from out of Toronto, or was no longer. He lives in LA now. But he was young. He was like 16, and he started posting a video a day, doing a live. A day.
Yeah.
No topic, no nothing. Just
find his name.
3 years. You talk about Gary doing it, the Gary V doing it for 1 or close to 1 year. This kid was doing it and then he was teased at school because they were like, look, why are you doing this? No one's watching it. Everybody's making fun of it. Now he's got more views, more followers than superstars. And he gets paid a ton of money. Why? Because he's got the followers. So the brands and all the people that want recognition or visibility, they go to him and pay him big money to get the visibility.
Yeah. And it comes back to, there's also something that you mention a lot, but we mention a lot, is when you get uncomfortable of doing something.
Yeah.
That's the moment. That's actually a good feeling. It should be a good feeling because it should create that trigger of, oh, it means you're doing something right.
It's something that's going to give me greater reach. It's something that's going to give me more visibility. Absolutely. Like radio or TV or this kind of activity or anything that puts you on the spot.
That's right. So it comes back to
Yeah.
quality. The quality will get the quality will get as long as you're doing it.
It's secondary to the frequency. So who do we have live right now that's watching that wants to share their story, or maybe you don't have to say it publicly. I will, or we will. But just how do you feel about this? What's your thought? It's time. We have a question or a comment.
Kathy disagrees with you to a certain extent because you're basically saying that at a certain point, every post becomes quality if you just continue with the frequency.
Yes. Okay. So Kathy is disagreeing completely and with strong emotions about the. No, I'm adding words here. Sorry, Kathy. You disagree because you say that more posts or posts will get better just by themselves. Is that right, Stephen? Okay.
He's basically saying you're saying with the frequency, quality will come. So basically, at a certain point, all your posts become quality posts.
No, but there is going to be an improvement on the quality for sure because you're doing it a lot. It's like playing any sports.
Yep.
You got to play the sport and you got to play a lot of it to become
practice.
Golf
Practice
is a good
and practice
example.
and practice and practice.
You guys play golf. I mean, you can't be good at golf if you don't play a lot. So there you go. The more you play, the better you are.
Like anything.
Yeah, but it's easier to comprehend when you actually do it like playing golf. Business or posts is not the same because it's harder to comprehend. You assume that Jeff just started with his first video or post when he's done like 5 billion. You just hadn't seen those other 5,000. You had another question or a comment?
Yeah, Kathy is saying that you could play golf for years, but if you're using the wrong form, then it won't mean anything.
Yeah, but if you keep hitting the same result,
the question because they don't hear.
No. Well, she's saying if you can play golf for years, but if you're not using the right form, it's not going to get any better. But if you play golf for years and years, but you're always hitting the same result, clearly by doing it over and over again, you're going to be okay. Well, why am I getting the same result? Let me try this way. Let me try that way, and that only comes by doing it over and over again, which comes back to quantity.
Yeah, good point.
Thank you.
Good point. Any other comments or questions out there?
Yeah. Joanne is asking what differentiates a post from a quality post, like just a regular post.
What's the difference? Joanne is asking. Thank you, Joanne, for your question. What's the difference between a quality post and or a good post?
Or a regular post.
Or a regular post. Well, I would say, and I'll go first, and we'll
Go ahead.
It's the engagement that you get. If you have people engaging, I guess that's what the definition of quality. And just so everybody knows, I really don't care about the engagement. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably. I'm sure I am by the experts. I just want the visibility. I don't care about the engagement. But I would say that for most, a quality post is a post that has a lot of engagements or likes or something. What do you think, Gabriel?
Yeah, I think it's debatable, but I do believe, engagement is part of it.
Well, let's debate.
Yeah, we have all day.
No,
Let's do it.
I don't know, but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's part of it. Yes, I do believe quality does have a part of it because you could have something that has a lot of engagement, but with the worst of quality or with the worst of
Does it have
visual
bad quality if it has engagement?
Because what are you basing quality on with your big eyes?
Are we the only ones in the universe?
Quality can be quality visually, but can also be quality in the content.
Exactly.
Right?
So I'm saying it's
so
debatable.
There's two sides on the definition of quality. But I do agree that yes, engagement can also be a result of quality. You don't care about I think at one point, perfect example, Gary V, he just did the content and eventually he got the visibility. And with time he got also the engagement.
But
that's like a phase 5 or stage 5 of your business. So you'll get to this point eventually. So if whatever we're doing here, we're getting the visibility, yes. And when we'll get to that next step, next stage, we'll get the engagement because we'll be so dominant into the real estate ecosystem that the engagement will come with our frequency.
And it's not just the posting. I don't know why we're just talking about posts, but it's about anything. It's the email. It's the whatever you're doing. You're writing an offer. Your first offer is not going to be as good as your 1,000th.
Absolutely.
So you're going to pick up experience as you do it. So emails, texting, DM. Don't overthink it. Just throw it out there. and then you'll see for yourself. Stephen, you had someone else that wanted to comment or question or insult.
Yeah. Sean Bruno was chiming in and he said the quality of your post will get better if you listen to the feedback and change accordingly.
Ah, man, Sean is saying the quality will get better if you listen to the feedback. That's so smart. We didn't even think of it. Thank you for sharing that. It's true. Gary Vee said, and this is something I have to complain about. I'm going to complain about it publicly about us.
Go ahead.
When we have comments or people liking or doing anything, we should, and I don't know why we're not doing this because we've talked about this a lot. We should be thanking or listening to what they're saying and exchanging. We don't. Why?
What do you mean we don't?
Our people that comment on our stuff, I notice we don't even reply or say, "Hey, thank you" or "thumbs up" or
We don't?
No, not always. Too often, and that's a critical thing. So, Sean, you bring
This
up
is
a point.
unacceptable.
But we're gonna work on it. But Sean, that's it. You gotta actually thank and listen. If everybody says, and we did, by the way. Someone, I forget now the name. I'm sorry, but someone said, "Oh, your sound or something." I don't remember what it was. Something about the quality of our lives.
That was getting better.
That wasn't known. They said it's something. It's not that great, and we improved. Thank you for hitting my.
Steven, it's my cue for you to
ahead,
stop.
Steven.
Yeah. So Sean's also saying feedback is measured through engagement. Etienne is on to something.
Oh,
Sean
there you
is
go.
my favorite viewer. So Sean, what's the comment? Sorry, say it louder because we need to.
Feedback is measured through engagement.
Feedback is measured through engagement. Etienne is onto something. Well, it's not. It's yes. Thank you very much, Sean. It's the group. It's the team. It's our experience, as I keep saying. It's the anything we share. We've tried. We've tested. We do.
Just choking up.
And we keep testing, and we keep testing, and we keep doing, and keep improving.
You'll see the first tear come out today. live.
God, can't wait for that one.
I cry a lot, just for everybody to know.
We just kicked the tip.
I think
Just
as you
waiting.
get older, you get more emotional
You
about
do?
things. Oh,
I think so. I think so too. Yeah, you're right.
because you
Yeah.
appreciate life more. You know what I find hard? It's what's going on in the world right now. That to me tears me apart when I see the kids and
Oh, it's a tough.
I don't know if you watch ball. I'm sure you do. Everybody does, but crazy stuff. Any other comments or insults?
Well, thank you very much for the engagement. Thank you very much for reaching out and commenting. Keep them going. Send us DMs. Send us comments. We'll make sure to reply to everyone.
And Stephen, just to close off, if you want to put the camera on Gabriel, please. Thank you so much, Gabriel.
I appreciate it. I'm
You're
gonna stick around now.
the knowledge that you bring to these conversations is just something out of this world. I hope everybody understands and
Should we clap?
let's
the
put our
virtual
microphones
claps.
down.
No,
for
you
a
know what?
second.
We can actually add
Moment
the
of
claps
silence.
on this machine.
Oh,
So
yeah.
let's make it happen.
Can we not do that?
Eventually,
We should.
we'll do it. We'll do it.
All right, Monday we start with the sound effects. It's
So
gonna
I guess you
annoy the hell out of everybody. But
Steven, I guess you got some
Them all
homework to
talk,
do.
it'll be
All right. Thanks, everyone, and have a fantastic weekend.